I'm not ripping out the floors.
And you need all these little connectors, like a million of them. That thing's $20. This bill just got way more expensive.
We're the Boyd family!
All right, so with this exciting new turn of events, Michael, this is exciting. It's always exciting. It's always an adventure. The adventures never end. So Michael and I are heading, our local dump in town, waste transfer site, has what they call a drop and swap tent. So if you have items around your house you want to get rid of, you don't have time or don't feel like selling, but it's perfectly good items, you just take it to the dump and drop it off in their little tent, and then other people can go and pick it up for free. So we've actually never been there. I've been meaning to go since we moved here because we could have got a lot of our furniture and stuff there, but I think I found out about it after we had most of our furniture. So anyways, we're gonna go see if we can get like maybe some sinks and some things like that for the bus, see what all they have. That should hopefully maybe give us a good start. So that's where we're going now, and then we're gonna go for a coffee and make a plan, a new plan, starting from scratch plan.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. All right, we're at the dump. Gonna go check it out.
Dumpster divers.
We are dumpster divers. Well, that was a no-go. It actually had a lot less than I was expecting. Definitely no sink. Somebody was unloading some kitchen cabinets just as we got there, but I don't think they would work for our bus. Other than that, there was some really giant mirrors and some books, so maybe we'll check back next week, but for now we're gonna have to make other plans. All right, we are at a little coffee shop, having our drinks. They even had a gluten-free breakfast cookie, so I get to have a little snack. So now we're gonna get to our planning.
I don't want to be filmed. I'm in a bad mood.
Sucks to be you.
Plastic 4x8.
That's
really thick.
really thick. I don't remember that being an option last time.
No. What do you think they're putting this stuff on?
I don't know.
This is thinner. This is better. This is what you want to put on the walls. Look how shiny that is.
We don't have to know because we're gonna do the shower curtain around it. But we probably should still use
You should coat it with something to waterproof that wall.
We decided to take a little trip to Home Depot, help price things out, give us an idea of what we're looking at for expenses, get a general idea of our budget for this project. So that's what we're up to right now. Oh yeah, that's nice. Very nice. How much is
Sanded.
that? 45, so that's even cheaper.
You're saying you want to just throw that on top of the existing? And then I'm going to have that much less headspace.
So rip out what we have and put thick stuff, put half-inch down. That's the other option. You rip out the stuff that's there, since half of it's like rotted.
Sure, they got sanded half inch, 4x8, sanded 66.
Yeah, there you go. So pretty.
And the way they situated it in the bar, they didn't put them all the same direction. The back's like this, one's like this, one's like this.
I know, they did it silly, and you could do it so much better.
No.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't.
It's gonna look great.
It's gonna be expensive.
It's gonna be cheaper than flooring. 4 feet, our bus, we need about 30 feet. So 30 divided by 4. I'm 7.5. So we need 7.5 sheets.
So 8.
So 7 times 7 is 100.
No, you need 8. You can't do half sheet. They don't sell half sheets.
Okay, so 8 times 70. I don't know my math. It's just over. That's 500 and 500 something.
Yeah,
60.
let's get lino.
No.
I'll repair the floor and we'll throw down
I
lino.
don't want lino.
It's not lino, it's vinyl sheets.
It's ugly.
It's not
Let's do this. It's so much nicer.
It's not nice.
It's way nicer.
Bad.
How we did our floors in our coach bus, we laid down plywood the whole length of the bus, and then I just put like 5 coats of water-based polyurethane on it. And I really, really loved our floor in the bus. Michael is not so convinced. So now it's just a battle of the wits.
Dog fight.
Battle of the wits. Who's gonna win this fight? Because that's what I like. And some of the floor in the bus needs to be ripped out and repaired anyways. So I think
You're
just
gonna have to up your commitment to me.
the rest of my life. What more do you want?
After your life.
Oh my goodness. So anyways, we're just trying to decide what we're gonna do about the floors.
$49 for one pack. Weren't they like $15 before?
Yeah,
20?
they were a lot cheaper. But that's cedar. We didn't put
This is
cedar. We
cedar?
did naughty pine.
That's cedar.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna need for the shower still.
Naughty Pine, $30 a packet. I feel like they were 20 something. I guess it's not a big change.
No.
I'm not ripping out the floors. She's dreaming.
We're gonna
It's
go
not
look.
happening.
We're gonna go look at their ugly.
I'm gonna go get
at their
sheet
ugly
vinyl
lino.
and we're gonna roll it out and glue it down. That's all we're doing. Don't listen to her. We'll be at 12 foot.
That is ugly.
Well, there's two options here. You gotta go to a flooring store.
Yeah.
Come on, seriously.
Oh, don't you come on seriously, me, buddy.
I'm gonna be going to all the flooring stores.
Yeah, you'll be too chicken to ask.
Why would I be chicken?
Cause I know.
They love me. What's this?
That's ugly.
Even ugly people are entitled to happiness. Aren't they? What if we just threw down carpet?
Yeah, let's just put some of that fake grass down, hun.
Fake grass? Didn't our neighbor want us to have that? $20. That's not bad. Like 50 feet should do our bus.
Yeah.
We'll probably have leftover.
And then you need all these little connectors, like a million of them. That thing's $20.
That's for a multi-pack.
Oh.
Which
I was like, what the heck?
for
This bill just got way more expensive.
the 10 pack, we might need 10 elbows.
Yeah, that's fine.
I already got the crimping tool.
Plumbing should be cheaper than I budgeted then.
Yeah.
I think so. Because I budgeted $300 and it's going to be like $100.
Yeah.
And then-
Why did you have that in my...
Because you're hilarious. Especially when you're stressed out.
You could just get 100 feet of white, $36.
So we'd save $4.
You'd save $4.
And have no idea which one.
And then when you have to fix your plumbing, you just feel it. 65 feet? Probably still more than we need. The bus length is 30.
You're going to be running a lot for the kids to have light fixtures on their beds. They're each going to have their own outlet.
We want them to have their own light fixture. Night light.
No, they want to be able to read with it. Unless you get string lights for all of them.
That'll do it.
Yeah. Okay, what else do we need to look at?
These are $6 each.
So you're going to have them flat on the countertop.
I think so. Don't you?
I don't know. Need some plants for the bus.
We don't have money for the plants. Brand new?
The one that I found online is brand new too. They have not used it. But it's only $1,000.
Does Guy sell it anywhere else?
It's about $1,500 everywhere. That'll
Fit
fit
under
right
a counter.
yeah, right under the
That's
counter.
nice.
It is. I like this one. I like the rack system better on it. Oh, I don't want that one. And something's wrong with their drawer slides.
They got them from Princess Auto.
That's where we got ours. It sucked.
$1,600.
Wow. That was like
They also
11.
sell Peace of Mind for $230. Peace of Mind. I lose sleep over spending an extra $300.
I can get one online for $200.
These are just glorified camp stoves, guys.
They're not a glorified camp
They are.
stove.
They're a glorified camp stove.
Michael,
Oh,
you don't
look
have
at
to
them.
use matches to light it. All right, well, I think we have a much better idea of prices. I think that we have shown that we're not too far off on our budget. Sorry. Raising it up really high. Still not tall enough. So that's kind of exciting. We are gonna head home, have some supper, put the kids to bed, and then probably get some work done on the bus this evening. That doesn't sound like healthy wood.
That doesn't sound like healthy wood.
No, it doesn't.
You make up new terms. Healthy wood.
Yeah, it's not healthy. It's all wet on the bottom.
Start doing it, and soon the whole floor's gonna get ripped up.
Oh, let's do
We
it.
don't have money for that.
Yeah, we do.
That's good. The metal's still intact.
It better be intact or we're going to fall through the floor. So we're just trying to figure out whether this door is
Air
air actuated or not and how difficult it'll be to
or electric motor.
reconfigure it. So Michael's going to...
My gamble is it's air.
He thinks it's air, but from based on other Skoolie builds I've been watching, I don't think it is. So...
She's probably wrong.
Oh.
And what do we got airlines.
So cap it off.
This cap your mouth. It's got Bosch parts.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it's air pressure. Opens the other door.
Okay, rip it out.
No. Rip it out. Everything doesn't need to be ripped out. No.
The door doesn't even shut right now. We have
It
a
shuts
problem.
when there's air.
No, yeah, we don't have air
I
most of the
said
time.
we can put a locking mechanism when we drop the air. Put a handle on here that lets you pull. Because once you pull this, it brings this door in.
Yeah, you found your glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Good job. Now you don't have to wear the big whole face shield.
Well, you start the face shield is for sparks.
Yeah, well, I was wearing the big whole face shield just to drill out rivets yesterday.
Yeah, so I think, in theory, if you just remove this arm off of here and we were to fuse this together, cut those hinges off, then the whole door would still open on the air.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like a big arm. It looks like a powerful.
More weight on the one arm.
Yeah.
But that arm still pulls the other arm that
still
pulls
does
that
all
one.
the pulling.
Yeah.
It still does all the pulling.
But it'll be a lot easier to make a latching system that hooks into the wall as opposed to the middle there. Because you put a latch in there, you're just going to be able to push on it and it's going to unhook it. Because both
You
doors
could put
move.
like a hook here.
Seriously? How ghetto are we?
Barry, look at it. We're ghetto. Get over it. We're ghetto. You signed up for it.
I want to take this off and put
That's
a chin up.
bumper pad so you don't hit
Yeah,
your
you're not
head.
going to hit your head. I want to take that off and put a chin up bar on it.
We're not putting up chin ups right here.
Yeah, I want a chin up bar on it.
When are you gonna do chin ups?
I have to hang from my shoulder.
You don't tell people you have to hang. That just sounds creepy.
I finished them.
Ooh.
She made slippers.
And you go eat your supper.
No, I ate
You ate all of it? Was it good?
are you having any pasta?
Yeah.
Because I want seconds.
Is there enough?
I don't know. I only checked.
Emily checked.
How big are these sheets? Oh, and they staggered it. Full sheet, cut back. Full sheet, cut back. I just don't understand why they wouldn't just run the full sheets and only cut the ends off.
They were really smart.
Half a foot. Each sheet, half a foot cut off, and then you just run them. I mean, they're probably utilizing as little waste as possible. How much do you want cut back on that?
How much do I want to cut back?
Mm-hmm.
I'll come out and help you all evening and we'll have all of it ripped out tonight.
Sabrina, you're joking.
I'll get Toby to put the kids to bed. We can get started right now.
Sabrina, no.
I'll put on my work clothes.
Sabrina, no.
Come on.
No. I'm serious. No, I don't want to be ridiculous. It's just, they tear everything out and all the ceilings, and next thing you know, we'll be pulling off all the walls. We're going to rebuild the whole bus. I've seen those videos. You know what happens? They don't finish their bus.
Yes, they do.
They don't finish
Yeah,
their
they
bus.
do. I just
Let's raise the roof.
Okay, I know.
Stick a van on top of it. We'll weld something to it. Want a second story? I'm going to patch that, and that's it. A little bit of scrap in the garage. It'll fit there perfectly.
Then you better give me a chin-up bar over there.
I don't. This is not a negotiation. You can have a poppy. Here you go.
I don't want a puppy.
You want a poppy?
So these are the ugly lights they have in here. I'm not keeping
They're not
those.
that ugly.
They are ugly.
Sabrina,
I'm not.
it's bussy. This is a bus. I like.
It's not going to be a bus anymore.
These are perfectly good lights,
Nah.
and they're everywhere.
Yeah.
When you're driving and the kids want to do something in the back,
Not happening.
they have a rear light button. So none of those buttons are going to do anything.
No. What are we doing, hon?
Cutting stuff.
What are we doing?
None of your business.
You already got a chunk out. Let's go for it.
Like it's that easy.
It's cold in here. All right, well, we got all of the plywood ripped out in the back of the bus. So he's now gonna continue. We have 1 more hour till quiet time tonight. We have till 11 to make noise. And so he's gonna grind out all of the bolts and screws that came through the plywood. And then we'll start working on some new flooring.
Feel inside, baby. Got it all figured out. Wanna do this right. There's no doubt in my mind, baby. You're the one. And tonight,
There might be rivets on the top running this way.
Right.
So that would indicate a frame.
Yeah.
So this might have more ribs and no.
You guys want to see what we did last night while you were all sleeping?
I couldn't hear.
You couldn't hear? You fell asleep quick last night.
I did.
Yeah.
Whoa, look at the secret thing.
Maybe we don't have bays. We could do what we did do in our last bus is we didn't cut a hole in the floor and have a little like hatch where you can climb down into the bay. I so wanted to do that and have like a playroom down there.
Yeah, that would have been fun.
jump the holes.
Mom?
We took it all off. All right,
I
everybody
can
out.
still touch the roof.
Guys, I can still jump high.
I can touch the roof.
He's not even tall enough.
Almost.
Good job.
Hey, do what? Jump!
Whoa!
Jump with him. I gotta touch it. You gotta be
If
touching it.
Rebecca lifts me up, I can reach.
What?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Touch my hand, it all goes away. The things I planned, the things I would say. Now I keep rambling on. I sound so cliche. What I am trying to do is say I love.
Sabrina sold our couch, so now we can buy lumber. Just kidding.
All right, so we priced things out the other day, did a budget, talked it all out, and we're back now buying what we need to do the floors and the bunk beds. So that'll give us a pretty good start, make us feel like we're actually making some headway. So we did decide that we're gonna just do plywood floors and varithane them really good. I'm gonna go hunt down the polyurethane while Michael stocks up on a lot of lumber. It's amazing how much wood it takes just to make 3 sets of bunk beds.
Well, we're overbuilding.
We're overbuilding them, but they look nice that way. It may have taken us about 15 minutes to figure out how to lay the Suburban seats flat. We were pretty sure it did that because our old Suburban did. It took us a while, but we got it. So now we are loading up. It all just fits inside. We thought we were gonna have to drive home with the doors open, but we're not gonna. Is that really easier without my help?
I think.
It's like it was designed for it. Look at that fit. Perfecto. So I was helping him load, but he's decided it's easier without my help, right? I said I was helping you load, but it's easier without my help.
No, it's not.
We got everything loaded up and realized we forgot 2x2s and slats for the bunk beds. Michael just went back in and grabbed those. And now we're gonna load that up.
Alright, I got my cup of coffee. It's 8:30. We can start making noise outside with the saw. We could have started making noise at 7, but I discovered one more screw that I missed when I was doing the grinding job. I'm gonna grind off one more screw. Then I gotta patch all the little holes. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna tape them from the bottom and fill them. This is my plan. We'll see how good it works. So you guys can criticize it if you want. And I'm gonna put JB Weld in those little holes. The tape underneath, plugging the hole temporarily, and then just putting a little JB Weld over the hole. And I'm hoping that'll seal up those holes. All right, I got this foil tape. Generally it's for duct work. It's gonna go under the bus, tape the foil on, and then just put a little JB Weld. Fill these holes. There's all these little holes. I'll do as much as I can. And where I can't reach, it's just gonna have foil tape. You can see these 2 cracks here. So I'm gonna foil tape it from the bottom and fill it with JB Weld. Your issue on the floor was actually near the wheel well. This was the biggest rust area. Overall, the floor is in excellent shape. The rust paint will just ensure that this floor will last a lot longer. And you can see here on the other side, it already has a kind of a rubber coating. So they did an undercoat on this bus, and that's why the floor is in such great shape. You know, you don't see this in every bus. I'm gonna hit everything with black rust paint at some point, just to keep everything in great shape. And that will go on there. I'm hoping this plan works. That foil just needs to hold on for as long as the JB Weld needs to dry. Covering the hole?
Most of it.
Not all of it?
Well, there's a little sliver sticking out.
Right here?
No, other side. Yeah, right there.
Okay. They did 2 pieces the long way for the curve. We're doing it horizontal. So I just joined them together. I screwed them into the pallet.
Oh, nice.
And then traced it.
That's awesome. A little sticky.
I give it a little trim.
Is it exciting, Emmi?
Yeah.
The floor is about to go in. Hardened up real nice.
It hardens quick. These had little holes, so I just...
Get some sleep if you give up the fight, if only just for a bit. There's a new day.
Okay, so we got most of the floor installed. Not glued down, not fastened, but just set in place. Now, when I've cut all the ends off, those cuts go along the wall. Not so concerned about a perfect factory cut because nobody's gonna see it. There's gonna be counters, there's gonna be beds over top, so you won't be able to see. But the very front piece has to be cut on a seam. So I'm gonna show you how to do a nice straight factory cut without a table saw. First we made our measurement. Take a board, a 1x3 in this case, with a factory cut. Take our saw, line it up to our cut, clamp down this wood, that nice and tight, and then we run our saw tight to the wood. A nice straight cut. Double check, it's about 1.5 inches. Just a 1/16 of an inch adjustment.
Come again tomorrow. There's
Hold on, what?
Have to trim it a
Watch
bit.
Josie. It looks so good.
What are we gonna do with this piece?
Yeah, I'm gonna sand it down a little bit till it
Stand
fits.
up, puppy. Come with me, puppy. Puppy.
So this is where our black tank is gonna go under here. I need to get some measurements for that and for the other tanks to see what size I need to order. 14, 23, 95. That's way bigger than it's gonna end up being. It's really easy to just like go to the store and be really excited about the amazing fridge you want, and then you get it back and realize you either can't fit it through a door of your bus or it's too tall. Tall is gonna be the biggest issue. I gotta check the height. I have 2 fridges I'm looking at right now.
It always looks so much nicer when it's just the floor.
I know. Here, 30 inches. One fridge is 69, which is not gonna happen. Would sit out that far from the wall. Have to go with the one 65 because it will go pretty much right to there. That made that decision easy. So our shower is gonna be right here, which means our gray tank will be here, so it should be the same size as the black tank. Gotta throw on our freshwater piping inside, but that's okay. So that'll go in front. Can find somebody that can put in some underneath storage for us. There's actually a lot of space under the bus to be able to put our batteries, our electrical components. Propane's gonna be an issue because propane tanks have to sit upright and we only have 16 inches in height. Yeah, that's too short for a propane tank. I don't know what we're gonna do with propane.
I'm tired, y'all.
We've been working all day, both of us. Michael did 5 RV calls today and had several other calls.
But I started on the floor this
We
morning.
started on the floor on the bus and we gotta try to get it done because
But
how many RV calls?
keeps me going.
How many RV calls he's getting? We had to push. We're moving in the right direction, but we don't get to slow down even when we want to go to bed.
I have to glue that floor down.
He's got to glue the floor, and there's a spot at the front of the bus where we didn't rip out the plywood. We're not putting down fresh because it's in pretty good shape, but I do need to sand it down. I'll be sanding, he'll be gluing.
I've been getting calls. The phone has been ringing off the hook.
Yeah.
I got 2 calls
And
tomorrow.
emails. Calls and emails.
Google lead.
It just keeps coming.
I was like, no, can't fix that. Sorry.
So we're gonna go work on the bus. Okay, so here's the plywood at the front that we're not getting rid of. It's probably not gonna match in color, but to try to cut it around that chair or take out that chair, it was just gonna be too much, and it's in pretty good shape, so. Hopefully it's the last time.
I think that's...
Almost.
Come on, you son of a gun.
Everything else except right there.
It might have been where the saw kind of just didn't want to grab. That could do a little sanding.
Yeah, that
I should be able
sand will
to
take
get
that.
that with a little bit of sanding.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be nice and tight, actually.
No, it did.
It did it.
Yay! Nice and snug.
Oh, wow. Doesn't that look good?
That looks great.
So now we need to glue it.
Yep. All right, well, apparently we bought old product to glue the floors down from Home Depot. Michael's not very happy right now, pulling late nights to try to get this done, and then when product isn't what it's supposed to be, it gets frustrating. So we got about half them done. Michael's struggling just to squeeze it out of the caulking gun, and the last 3 tubes wouldn't squeeze anything out at all. Not gonna get anything else done tonight, so we're gonna call it a night and try again tomorrow.